Next evidence of evolution is anatomical evidence. Anatomy means structure of bones. Study of structure of bones. When somebody studies the internal bone structure in detail, it is called anatomy. So some scientists have studied the bone structure of different animals, and they have come to a conclusion that these animals have developed from some common ancestor. Like for example, they have studied the bones of human hand, foreleg of ox, patagium of bat, flipper of whale. Flipper, flipper of whale. Flipper is the tail which the whale uses to swim, to move forward in the water. Patagium of bat is bat. You all know it has two wings like structure. Those are not actually wings, they are called as patagium. Those are hands with extra growth of skin. Their body skin has some extra extension which looks like wings, so that is called as patagium of bat. So these bone structures of these animals were studied, and they had found out that the bone structure and the arrangement and structure of joints in the bones of these parts of animals are same. So it means that the human beings, the whale and the bat have some common ancestor in their developmental history. Next is vestigial organs. Vestigial organ means some organ which is present in animals but it is not of use. For example, we have our appendix. Appendix is a structure which is present at the end of large intestine. If you see the digestive system, we have stomach, small intestine and large intestine. So the end part of our large intestine, it has a small part which is called as appendix. Now this appendix does not have any role in digestion or absorption of water, but it is just merely present. So why it is present if it is of not use? Because this appendix was useful to our ancestors, but slowly when from apes humans have developed, then this part started degenerating, means it was not of any use. So it is just present over there, not completely developed, and it is useless.